Hey guys, Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina with your weekend fishing report and a little fishing outlook for you. Super pumped. We're on the front side of a last quarter moon. That last quarter moon is coming up Sunday. And then with that, we're gonna be working our way towards a new moon at the end of next weekend and start of the work week coming up 2 weeks from now. So about 8 days, 9 days from that new moon. And in the meantime, we're gonna have a little bit of a slower moving current through this weekend and into the start of the work week with that quarter moon. And then as we move through this work week, backside of Christmas, that's when that tide will start picking up. We'll see more moving water and hopefully some more actively feeding fish. Also, the new moon generally for the offshore side of things makes the daytime bite really hot. So we should see some good fish in there on the backside of Christmas during the day as we move into that weekend. Also, we've been having some really good luck fishing wise, inshore, nearshore, and off. We'll start offshore, focused on those red snapper. The red snapper season got reopened for us November 18th through the end of the year. So we still got a little bit more time for these red snapper before at the end of this coming year. And we're super pumped because they've been biting really well for us. We've been catching those red snapper really well on those long range 12-hour extreme trips, have been catching limits. 39-hour trips have been catching tons as well. And with those red snappers, we've been seeing consistent, really nice mangrove snapper, some really good yellowtail snapper action, some big porgies, vermilions, almacos. We've been seeing some solid scamp grouper in the mix. Seeing a few of those mutton snapper, a few of those keeper black grouper, some really good quality fish as of late. And the bite has been really good and the loads have been lighter too. Now, as we move into the end of this red snapper season, coming up here the last week of it, things are definitely starting to pick up a little bit. The holidays got more people in town and more people off work, so it's definitely going to be a little bit busier for us as we move into this last week of that red snapper season and the last week of the year. And just the week between Christmas and New Year's is generally our busiest time of the year if the weather is good. And right now, weather-wise, it looks like we've got a great week ahead. We've got a little bit of a cold front moving through, but kind of weak this weekend. And then as we move into the work week, it really gets nice in that intermediate period. And then it looks like we might have a pretty good high pressure or frontal boundary fighting over the area this upcoming weekend on the backside of Christmas, which might make it a little bit breezier, but luckily it's out of the east, so it won't slow down our nearshore trips too bad. Our offshore trips should be able to still go, especially that 39-hour trip there. But the Flying Hub 2 might be in a little danger over that higher pressure window. But for most of this work week coming up and around Christmas, it looks beautiful. So we're excited to get out there and capitalize on that great offshore bite. Nearshore, we've been seeing some solid hogfish numbers on our 10-hour trip, averaging between 5, 10, 15, 20 a trip, and doing pretty good overall on the hogfish, finding some nice mangrove snapper in the mix too. Mangrove snapper have been cooperating for us, plenty of heads and tails to go along with them as well. So overall, nearshore fishing has been fun and very successful. Inshore right now, we've been seeing a lot of those redfish. The redfish action has been really good for us and very prolific from the beaches to the passes to the very upper and back bay water areas. We've been seeing a lot of those redfish. The trout bite has also picked up a lot. Seeing a lot of activity on the trout side of things with the bigger average size in this cooler weather. Also, we've been seeing a lot of the sheep's head. Sheep's head action should only get better and better as we move into January and February. Generally, they are thickest that time of the year when water is coolest. Also, we've been seeing some pompano around. The flounder bite has picked up. On our beaches, we're seeing the whiting and the silver trout and some bonnet heads and blacktip sharks too. So good time to get out there inshore, nearshore, and off and capitalize on this great fishing that we're seeing around the area. And hopefully we'll see you out here on the water. But don't forget, every Sunday night you can join us for our live stream show. It's every Sunday night live on our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok pages. And we give away $1,500 in free trips. All you have to do is join the show and watch the show live. Comment one time on the Hubbard's Marina Facebook stream and you're entered to win. So join us Sunday nights for our live stream show. Come out and see us in person. And don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy. Y'all have a great day. Merry Christmas. And thanks for being a part of our Hubbard's Marina family, y'all.